What is good, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another One Chunk at a Time Iron Man number 29. I promise you this is going to be a banger. In fact, the next few should be absolute bangers. I promise you. You can probably see a little bit by the thumbnail, but I promise you this is going to be a lot of fun. So, before we get started, like the video as always. Let's get this up to 1,500 likes, easy peasy for you all. Subscribe if you are new. We have been flying up with subs recently. I would love to get to 25,000, I don't know, before the end of the summer. I don't care. Just hit the sub button if you're new, or if you haven't already for some odd reason. And lastly, go follow the Twitch if you have not already. For some reason, I applied for partner. I had all the requirements, and they're like, no, you're not good enough. Apply again in 2 weeks. So we'll be applying in like 6 days from now. So if you see me live, come hang out for a little bit. I promise you it'll be fun. You see some spoilers too, because this video is not all the way caught up. Little tip for you there. Before we get into the video, I'll keep this short. Skip about 30 seconds if you don't want to hear a very, very, very light spoiler. Okay, you'll find out later this video why I need this, but and I'm begging you. I'm on my knees. Puro is the worst place on the planet, and that is one of the really only good ways that I can get ninja implings. If you are a traveler in the world of RuneScape and you come across a ninja impling, add me. My name is Chunkus Lad. I'll put it right there. Add me, toss me a PM, tell me where the ninja impling is. I will come and catch it. I need ninja implings desperately. So please, 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 if you see one, PM me. If it's in my chunks, I'll come get it. Thanks, guys. Enjoy the video. Like the video. Subscribe if you're new. I love you all. Drink some water. Stretch your legs. Tell someone you love them. Have a good one, guys. Most would argue that there is no better way to start off an episode than by getting 69 Herblore, but there it is. There is 69. That's it. Welcome to the episode. Have fun. When I tell you I've been working on getting a Scorpion task all day, I mean I've been working on getting a Scorpion task all day. So we started at 17 tasks complete. We're up to 51 tasks done. From Turiel skipping. That's 34 task skips. I didn't even get any from Turiel. Turiel can even assign me Scorpions, and I didn't get any assignments of Scorpions from Turiel as well. So what's that, 68 tasks before we got our first Scorpion task? Unbelievable. Okay, well, hopefully we can get spooned here, because that should bring us up to like 258 KC, but I will misclick on a couple Scorpions along the way, so probably like 240 KC. Okay, this kill right here will be the last kill on our Scorpion task. I don't know if I've explained this before, but the reason why I have to do it on task, it's not because this is a task-only monster, but it's because the Slayer Staff Enchanted is only useful when I do it on task. Like, that's when I get the damage boost, and I don't get the damage boost if it's off task. So that's basically why we've been doing these on task. So, sorry if I didn't explain that before. There is 52 kills? Aha, it is possible. There is the Dragon Scimitar. Very cool. Kill count 258. More than double the drop rate, but that is fine. I was starting to get a little bit... Yo, why was some of you guys so pressed in the last video about me wanting to reach out to a JMod to ask me if it was possible? I don't know why you guys get so pressed about some of that stuff. Anyway, there is the Dragon Sim. All we need left is the Odium Shard 3. Very cool. So I asked in the comment section of my last video if anybody saw anything that I did miss, because we did roll 1,000,000 chunks, and I'm only one man. I could only do so many things. With the ability to go to Karamja now with the Glory, we apparently missed the ability to be able to do the first part of Rag Bone Man 1. So I went ahead and got all the bones and turning them in right now. So there we go. There is Rag Bone Man Part 1 done. 1 quest point, 50 cooking XP, 50 prayer XP. Very cool. And we won't be able to do Rag Bone Man 2 for probably a very, very, very long time. Like, an enormously long time. But, you know, who knows? Maybe it'll come soon. Probably won't, though. Alright, and this will be the last Scorpia on our Slayer task. There we go. 100 Scorpions done. 343 kill count for nothing. Okay, we haven't gotten a single shard drop since kill count 34, and we're at 343 right now. Oh boy, it's starting to get up there. You know, this is you know, I get lucky for once in my life, and then it slowly comes crashing back down to earth. This is normal for us, but we will soldier on. We'll get another task, and we'll see we can break the dry streak. Probably not, though. It's worth a shot. Alright, and here will be kill count number 400 at Scorpia. Any shards? Literally a nothing drop. Didn't even receive a drop on that one. I think for 398 as well, we didn't get a drop either. So this is so much fun. Haven't had a shard roll, I should say, since kill count 34. I should probably just take my own advice and just get the drop, right? We continue on. Oh! Yes, there it is. Oh my gosh. No dupes, no nothing. I was just saying, we were just talking about the Odium shard like literally 30 seconds ago in the chat, and there it is. I'm streaming right now, so that's very timely. Kill count 430. There's the Odium shard 3. Let me just check and make sure I picked that up. Okay, yeah, we're good to go. Oh crap, I can't die or else I lose this thing, don't I? Oh no. Oh, there's a PKer right behind me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. If he would have killed me, I would have lost that. Oh. Okay. Why did I have that go right into my looting bag? That is so unfortunate. Alright, we made it out safely. Even though there was a PKer right behind us, that could have been disastrous. Unfortunately, we did not get a pet. I really felt like I was going to get the pet on that grind there. I'm kind of bummed that we didn't, but we were 20% of the KC. I also thought I was going to go 1,000 kills for the 1,000 kills drive, the Odium Shard 3. But Odium Shard 3 done, Malediction Shard 3 done, and I think we got a Dragon Sim this kill before. So, you know what that means. Let's go roll another mother-frickin' chunk, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this thing. We did a chunk map overview in episode 27, but I think I should do another one here since it's been, I guess, a couple of episodes at this point. But this one will be faster, I promise. So we'll start here and move around the world. So chunk 31, that would just move us closer to God Wars. Chunk 24 would unlock God Wars Wilderness, which I would be extremely happy to get. That's like number 2 of the chunks that I would like to get. 25 would be nice. That's a nice altar out there. Forgotten Cemetery, basically nothing. 23 would unlock KBD, which I would need absolutely nothing from. 22 would unlock the Laren's chest. I have a couple of Laren's keys, which is nice. 21 is nothing. 17, 15, nothing. 11 would be 84 thieving I would need for that. 9 would be Fountain of Rune. I don't really need anything there, but I think that would unlock the rest of easy wilderness for me, so I'd be happy to get that. 12 would be Callisto. 13 would be Venenatus, so we're looking at a pretty big grind in the wilderness if we get anything there. Number 2 would unlock the Ava's Accumulator and Attractor for us. 1 would just put us in Port Sarum, I guess, or Port Phasmatis. I'd be happy with that. 3, we'd be able to complete a quest. 4, nothing, except closer to a quest. 7 would unlock 2 quests for us, Nature Spirit and Abandoned Mine, and that would be super awesome for Skatizo as well. 10, we're never going to roll because for some reason it's been on my map for 45 years and we're never going to roll it, so just don't expect me to ever roll it. 6 would unlock the Golem quest and closer to being able to get Stews, which I'd be very happy with. 8, nothing. 14, nothing. 16 is just a part of Desert Treasure. 19, nothing. Closer to Temperos, I guess. Oh, wait, no, that'd be Buckets of Sand. I'd be happy to get that. 19 would be the Mogre quest, and Night Sword if we could unlock 27. If we unlock 27, then we could do the new free-to-play quest. Okay, moving on. 28 would be getting us one step closer to being able to do Fairy Tale Part 1. I would also need 30 to unlock for that as well. 33 would be one half of Dragon Slayer. 34 would be the Fire Cape and an attempted Infernal Cape. 37, nothing. 40, 39, nothing. 43? Not much, except a couple of quests. 44 would be Fishing Trawler. 47 would be the, that would be unlocking a 3rd Pure Essence Mine as well, so I would have to start the Abyssal Sire and 75 Rune Crafting grind there, so now we have 2 spots on the map where we can unlock that at. 50, basically nothing until we get a couple other chunks unlocked. 54 would be Castle Wars. 53 I'd be very happy with. That would be ZMI. That would make our 75 Rune Crafting grind significantly easier. 52, I would love to speedrun that quest, Underground Pass, and we get the Ivan Staff from it, so fingers crossed. 51, not a whole heck of a lot there. 49, I think we could actually start RFD if we rolled 49, so please give me 49. 46 would be Fishing Guild, and that'd be some pretty boring fishing content. And then over on the other side of the world, we have 60 and 62, I don't know of anything. I don't really know basically anything in Karend or Zaya, so I'm not even going to skip. I'm not even going to overview those. Anyway, let's roll a new chunk. No dilly-dallying about. Let's roll this thing. So, whew, okay, will we start the Abyssal Sire grind? Will we start boring fishing grinds? What will we do? All right, what's it going to be? Mr. RNG Roller, Oh, now I've got you all in suspense. Go. Huh. Okay. I don't know anything over here. Okay, so in conversation with my Twitch chat, apparently we can get 100% Piscarilius favor by going here and repairing the cranes. Apparently, it is a very long, horrendous, awful, just nobody would ever want to do a grind, but you know what? We are sure as heck going to do it. So I guess we'll get started. I literally have no idea what we're going to do. I don't know how to do this or how long it's going to take. Maybe it'll take me 8 hours and I'll cry myself to sleep tonight, but let's go find out. So we unlocked Piscarilius, and that means that we can get Piscarilius favor. And because we are one chunk and we have to go to completion, we have to get 100%. Our only two ways of training, or not training, I guess getting Piscarilius favor right now is either doing cranes or doing fish delivery. Both are beyond slow. In fact, I did about 2 hours of Piscarilius on stream last night, and we only got up to 33%. So we did cranes, which was relatively fast actually, and then we did fish, it was beyond slow. It was slower than anything I imagined doing the fish delivery for Piscarilius favor. So I went ahead and made, what was it, like 400-ish planks, and they should take us to 100% Piscarilius favor fixing cranes. So I guess we'll head off to Piscarilius, fix some cranes, get 100% favor this way. So there we go. There's 400 planks. What's the point of this? I don't even know anymore. Well, okay, I was going to do a whole introduction there, but I guess I decided to one-tick that crane right there. This took me like 4 hours to do, maybe 5, maybe 6. I actually don't remember. Way too many hours for anybody who would want to do cranes for content or get 100% Piscarilius favor. But anyway, there is 100% Piscarilius favor. I rarely ever one-tick them, so I guess there we go. But that is this chunk complete. We don't have anything else left, and I guess that means it is time to roll a new chunk. Also, if you are wondering, we can get to the anglers, but to get the angler bait, I do believe we need this chunk north of here. In fact, I know that we need this chunk north of here because the worms are over there, and that's our bait, and that's what we need to catch them. So let's roll a new chunk. All right, let us not delay any further, but we will do a quick overview. Like I said, 60, I believe, would unlock anglers. 62, I don't believe would unlock anything. And I also found out just real recently, if we unlocked 64 and then one chunk to the left right there, Karen Castle, that would, I guess it would unlock Skitizo, but we don't need anything from Skitizo. Basically, everything Skitizo drops is cosmetic, but it would unlock Sirachnus or Sirachnus, however you want to say it. I don't know if there's an official rule on how you say that name, but that would unlock that. So I would be really keen to unlock Great Karen Castle sometime soon. But without further ado, let's roll another chunk. Oh boy, I'm getting nervous now. Woo! 3, 2, 1. Oh, cool. Finally. Oh my gosh. That took us forever to unlock another farming patch. I don't believe we unlock anything specifically. Another farming patch. That's actually fantastic. I've been waiting on getting another farming patch for ages. So I'm happy to finally have another farming patch unlocked. That's really nice to get. We don't need to get an herblore level for it because with that farming patch, we would need to get up to 65. Remember, it is 50 right away, 50 to 60 herblore for the first farming patch, and then 5 herblore levels each increment patch after that, leading up to 99 herblore. So with that patch being unlocked, we're good to go since we're at 69 herblore, and I will go peep this location real quickly because I promised some people I wouldn't just skip over chunks when we unlock them. So let's go here and we'll have a good look. So I did not realize with getting that chunk unlocked, I can actually just teleport there now. So let's head out to Camelot. You will notice that I am not unlocking a new music track, and that's because many moons ago while I was at Obor, you may remember I accidentally teleported to Camelot here, so this is pretty cool. There's a couple quests that I can start very shortly over in that area, and then here is the new farming patch for me. Do I have... Okay, I don't have this area unlocked, that fishing area, which is fine, but I guess to complete this, we should probably plant a couple things, right? Yeah, so let's go plant some things real quickly. Well, since we can't do anything else in this chunk, I decided that we would just fill our farming patch and put super compost in the bin, and basically that's it that we can do here. So and I don't think there's a way for us to get up there yet. Yeah, we need that other side over there unlocked to get up to the top. So it is time to roll another chunk. Let's do it. Okay, as said before, we are locking that side because I'm not going to disrespect the max island. That will be the last chunk that we ever unlock, so we relock that. 65 would unlock a couple of quests, I believe, including Elemental Workshop 1 and 2, Merlin's Crystal, and a handful of others. And it would unlock... Okay, yeah, it would unlock the agility course, which would be nice. I don't think it's best in slot for me. Best in slot, if you can call it agility course, best in slot. I guess that's what we'll call it. And then I don't think there's much else there other than maples, which would be nice. But with that being said, I think it is time to roll a new chunk. Let's do it. 2, 1. Ooh, okay. That is... What is that fishing spot? I'll have to find out what that fishing spot is. But this is Skippy the Mogres, and that's it for this spot. That's the only thing that we can do right now here. This also does unlock another part of the Knight's Sword quest, but we need Falador unlocked for the Knight's Sword quest. Let me see. Is there anything important here? We will have to get the flippers and a couple other easy things here. But other than that, I think we're good. Cool. All right. We'll move on. Well, I mean, by move on, I mean we'll get the Mogre hat and the flippers, and then we'll move on from there. Okay, so I'm an idiot. We can only complete the Mogres minigame quest. We can't actually kill the Mogres. I would have realized that if I had a higher IQ than room temperature, but the Mogres are actually down here. The minigame is up here, so we'll just go do the minigame, finish that up. I believe we can do the minigame, I should say. Okay, well, I finished Skippy and the Mogre. I guess there's no pop-up or even notification of completing it, and I'm just gonna go take a double peek down here. I don't think I will unlock a music track either, because even though we've had this chunk unlocked for a long time, sometimes when you go down this trap door, depending on where you stand, it'll pop you up in the other chunk like I did right there. So we didn't unlock this. We unlocked this music track I think a long time ago. I probably didn't even notice it. And now we have Thurgo, the absolute unit. He looks like the Joe guy, you know, the guy that looks like the thumb that was on, like, the TLC shows. He kind of looks like that. Anyway, I guess there's small bait right there. It's time for a new chunk. So, let's do it. Okay, we are standing on the precipice of so many super long grinds now. I wouldn't be surprised if we unlock one right here. I'd be interested. But, chunk RNG... Please give me like 7 or 2. 2 would be cool. Or I don't know. 7 or 2. Let's just go with that. Or no, 24. That would be first place. Let's do this thing. 3, 2, 1. Ah! Oh, wow! I finally rolled it! After like 9 months, we finally rolled the chunk. Holy crap. I thought I would never see the day that we roll this chunk. Okay, it had about 70,000 shots at being rolled. Let's head over there and see it in all of its glory. But there we go. It's finally rolled. That anvil would have been very useful a long time ago. But, of course, we didn't unlock it. Let's go take a peep at it now, though. That's really unusual. Typically, you unlock a music track when going into a new chunk, and I 100,000% have never been here before. Let's peep over here. I think there's like a creepy hole right there that he like laughs about or something. Yeah, he's talking about voices. Of course, there isn't the whole "you idiot." The whole speaks to me and I listen. Hey, he called me an idiot. That's my saying. We also do have a couple of hill giants over here. That's a major PTSD for me. And we'll kill one just for the memes. Actually, you know what? I thought I had to range these bad boys, because last time I saw this content we did. We'll kill them with the Chad D2H, and I spec a 0. That's fantastic. It was 10. Got it. Okay. Payout. Choose outcome. It was even. Oh, we're going to get a Limport route? He lives in my head rent-free, man. Let's do this thing. Obviously, there's nothing to review because that wasn't bordering any chunk, nor is it important at all. So let's pick a new chunk. 3, 2, 1. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. Oh, we're getting closer. We are getting closer. Oh my goodness, we're getting closer. If you don't know what I'm referring to, I mean the God Wars dungeon. That is what I'm referring to. Whew, okay, we are 3 chunks away from God Wars now. Please, for the love of God, give me 22 before we get to God Wars. But one other thing I made a mistake on earlier, I did have Quarry rollable, and it shouldn't have been rollable, so my bad on that one. It obviously didn't affect anything because we didn't roll it. So, Death Plateau is unlocked, and I think we can do that quest, and we may be able to do one other quest as well. Okay, yeah, it's just Death Plateau that we can do, which I guess would give us the... No, I don't know what Death Plateau does. Is that just claws? I think that might just be claws. All right, there is Death Plateau done. 1 quest point, 3,000 attack XP, which is useless. Some steel claws. Cool. And the ability to make claws, also basically useless. Also, we did discover, if I would have thought about it for a second, I would have realized, but up here, there are trolls such as Kraka, Stick, P-Hat, maybe some other weirdly named trolls as well, who actually do drop a granite shield. So this is the first place that we can get a granite shield on the map. Probably is our best in slot in a couple places as well, probably range. So we're going to have to go grind out that real quickly. Anyway, let's get off to it. Hey, there it is. There is the granite shield finally on kill count 240. Nearly went double the drop rate for it. Honestly, I was very lazy here and just used prayer pots and prayed the entire time. But, you know, I guess that's the price we got to pay. But there's the granite shield, the super heavy shield. And now we're done that chunk, and we can roll another one. Okay, it is time to roll a new chunk now that we have completed Death Plateau and we got the granite shield. There's nothing else left that we need to do. So I have this one marked off right now. It should be rollable, so I will make that rollable. That would be interesting to have a way to get to Relica. I hadn't really considered that snake up there before because I don't really think that was an option at all for a while. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I feel like that might be newer. I could be totally wrong on that. But that's basically the only thing that opens up there is that chunk right there and that chunk right there. So let us, without further ado, roll another chunk. All right, we are so close to many long grinds, so I am very, very scared to click this button. But without further ado, 3, 2, 1. Move that chunk. What's that chunk? Oh, Pest Control. Sweet. Okay. I don't think anything unlocks there. We'll go check it out, though, real quickly. I don't think anything unlocks there. 64 would be nice so that we can get full Void, and then I could get the Void Mace as well to auto-cast Claws of Guthix. That'd be really sick to get. I would be happy to roll 64. It would be a bit of a long grind, but... that does start the Pest Control chunk if we do get 64s. But let's go check out Pest Control real quickly. All right, so let's take our first look at Pest Control real quickly. It has a decent amount of runes that never sell out, which is nice. I think there is one area over here that might be relatively useful. This dude does sell arrowheads. Not really that useful, actually. I thought it was going to be more than that. But basically, other than this, there's nothing that we can do. Again, we need to roll the chunk to the south of us to actually play Pest Control, and we won't be able to do that, but once we do, we will have to unlock everything here, which will take me a minute. But that's it. That's Pest Control. As you can see, we just unlocked the music track for it, Null and Void, and we can roll a new chunk. Not much unlocked with that chunk being rolled right there other than what we've already gone over, so it is time to roll a new chunk. Let's get this thing done. The numbers 40 and 44 are bad. Anything else other than that is happy. Well, not everything, but basically everything other than that is happy. So 3, 2, 1. Crap. Oh. Crap. Alright. Well. That's, that's that chunk unlocked. Let's go, let's go look at this one. There's nothing special here, right? Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is actually some cool stuff, though. And we'll discuss this. Okay, let's have a chat about the Inferno. It's been a couple days since I've rolled that chunk, so I've had some time to think. I actually made a clip about this before, and then I'm completely scrapping that and redoing it because I have my thoughts a lot better together now. So I made a couple of slides that'll help me through these, and you guys can read along as well. So here is the Inferno plan. We're going to go over our preparations in the next slide. Gosh, is this like a college class where we have slides on this? Whatever. And if you don't care about this, just skip like a couple minutes in the future, and you'll get back to the content, whatever. Here is my commitment to the Inferno. The Inferno was always, since the beginning of the account, designated as endgame content, meaning that I could come back when I have X, Y, and Z unlocked. But there's a couple reasons why I want to do it, or at least give it the college try now. First and foremost, and it's not on this list, but honestly, I want to make everybody proud. I want to make my friends proud, my community proud, my chunk community proud. I would love to, push the name of the Chunk Man out there so much further than it is right now. And I want to make my clan proud, man. That's really the number one reason why I want to do this. It would be absolutely historic for the Chunk community, and, I think my friends would be really proud of me if I could do it. So that's the first and foremost reason. Secondly, I would be the first Chunk Man ever to complete the Inferno, even those who've been playing a lot longer than I have. So my commitment to the Inferno is post-prep. I am going to give at least 100 hours in time in the Inferno to learning it, to seeing if it is possible. Hello, Colby. If after those 100 hours I deem that it is possible, I will continue on until completion. If I deem after those 100 hours I realize that I am simply just not good enough, then we will continue on until we get Ancients. I think once I get Ancients, it'll be not a cakewalk, but it'll be much, much easier for me. So that's really the time that I'll come back and do it, is once we get Ancients, I'll come back and finish it if I can't do it now. And you gotta understand, to be able to complete the Inferno with the gear that I will go into it with is, like, it's unhuman. Like, the only other Inferno that's ever been done like this before is Verf's Inferno for his Karamja only UIM. He probably had, and I've been in conversation with Verf as well for over the past couple of days, and he's helped me out a lot, just prep and gear and stuff like that. So thank you, shout out to you, Verf, if you're seeing this. I probably got about 10% gear on him in upgrades over him, I would say, but it's really basically going to be a Verf Inferno, and I've never even stepped foot in the Inferno before once in my life, so it's going to be hell for me regardless. Oh, nice, we logged out. Okay. And here is what the preparation looks like before we give 100 hours into the Inferno. So at the top, you have our 100% necessary, no way around it preparation. So first and foremost would be 7400. That's why I said at the beginning of the video, if you see any Ninja Imp Leagues in the world, shoot me a PM. As long as they're in my chunks, I will come and grab it, because they are the only place in the game right now that I have access to that have Rune Thrown Axes. And Rune Thrown Axes are the key to my success, because they are the only thing that I can use to take out the nibblers. Now, if you're wondering why, they have an AoE effect special, which is when you throw them, it'll bounce off, hit a bunch of different ones, and hopefully KO them all at once, or in a couple of different specs. So that's why we need Rune Thrown Axes. We need potentially even a couple of thousand of them. So it might be a long time that I'm hunting Ninja Implings. So even if you're seeing this video like a week later, or you see a Ninja Impling a week later, still send me a PM. I need that Impling. Number 2, we need to get 90 crafting for the Fury. Now, the Fury is probably going to be one of the easiest things for me to get on this list. We have uncut gems that we can simply buy from a Tazar shop now, so that'll be super cheap for us to get crafting XP. We're already almost 88 from miscellaneous things that we've been doing along the way, from 87 to 88, so we're basically already 88 right now, and the last couple levels will fly through. So 90 crafting for the Fury, easy peasy. 77 Herblore. 77 Herblore is needed because we need at least 1 or 2 stam pots for Zuck. Now, with that being said, there is a small workaround if I am super struggling for Herblore XP. I don't expect that to be the case. I feel like 77 could be pretty easy, but if we're really desperate for stamina pots, I could go camp out Nature Implings, get clean Torstals, and then hope that I get a Dr. Jekyll random and turn them in for staminas. That's like a worst case scenario, but I don't really think that will come to pass. And lastly, we need the HP cape. The reason we need the HP cape is because the HP cape has an effect where it will 2x your HP regen. With that being said, I will also have the regen bracelet on, which means I will be getting back 4 HP per minute. If you think back to Verf's Inferno, he had about a 13-hour Inferno, and most of that was because he was standing behind a pillar waiting for his HP to regen. That being said, we could probably literally cut that 13-hour into 6.5 hours because we have double the HP regen that he does. So that would be super useful for us. And then on the wish list, we have a couple of different items. Ring the Gods. We'd have to go back and finish Vedion. A long time ago, you guys said that I could skip that until I got better gear. Well, we would just have to go there with a leaf-bladed battle axe, a wing, and a prayer, and hope that we get spooned on the Ring of the Gods. So that's basically what we'd be going for. But that would be like my number 1 item because that has a 4+ prayer bonus to it. 81 Herblore for Sarah Diamond Brews would be very useful. The reason why that's not 100% necessary is because I already have about 150 Cerebrews in the bank, and if I needed more in a pinch, I could go do Grotesque Guardians, which drop them relatively frequently, so if we really needed them, I could push that off and go do Grotesque Guardians, but 81 would be nice. Third would be Ranger Boots. The only way I'd see us getting Ranger Boots is if we needed to get extra Herblore XP. We would go camp Eclectic Implings for the Snape Grass for prayer potions, and along that way we could juggle some medium clues, so that's the only way I'd see us getting Ranger Boots. Last but not least, a Miter or any God D'hide. I don't really see us getting that. That would be more clue juggling. If we happen to get a Miter, any God D'hide, I would be over the moon. As long as it's not Van Braces, that would be awful, but if we could, I would be extraordinarily happy. So that's kind of what it looks like. I'm doing this to leave a legacy, make my friends proud, make my community proud, and put the name of the Chunk Man on the map more, you know? I hope you guys join me for this, I don't know what this is going to be. It's going to be crazy if we can do it. Let us walk into the Forbidden City for the first time. Enter the cave. Oh, man, it's just filled with red. So many things have opened here. Obviously, we can get the Fire Cape. We can get a Obsidian Armor, which will be very good for us. I'm very happy to receive Obsidian Armor at some point. We'll probably buy it. We probably won't get it from drops. I'd assume that would count as the same. So we will also have to do 90 thieving here as well, because there is something, Tazars, that you can thieve once you get a Fire Cape down like there that you need 90 thieving for. But that would be pretty simple for us. It won't take us too long. But I guess our first order of business, before we even start on the Fire Cape, is that we actually have the ability to get Onyxes now, and with that, we can make some Onyx jewelry. I'm decently far from 90 crafting, and I don't have a boost, so I can't make a Fury quite yet, but we can make a regen bracelet, which will be best in slot for us over the combat bracelet, and once I get an HP cape, we're only 300 or 400k away from 99 HP. That will be amazing for us as well, because that's 4 HP per minute, so I'd be happy to receive that. So let's go off and make ourselves a regen bracelet real quickly. I think I have, how many Chaos Runes do I have? 54,000 Chaos Runes. I think we'll be all right to get an Onyx from this. All right, big boy, sell me that Onyx. Let's see, 300,000 Tuckle, and there we go. There is like 33,000 Chaos Runes down the drain. That obviously, or honestly, all came from our Slayer grind. So it was literally a free Onyx right there. I'm happy to get it. So let's go turn this into a regen. I guess one other thing I didn't remember, even though I'm making this Onyx bracelet, we do need to process an Onyx to begin with. So I guess there we go. Onyx has been processed, but let's make it into the bracelet. Gosh, that looks awful. What did they do? That looks so bad. And let's enchant this real quickly. Let's make our very first piece of enchanted Onyx jewelry on the account. Woohoo! There is a regen bracelet. Very cool. Slap that on for the first time. Now we have 2x regen with the HP cape. We will be unstoppable, but that is 400,000 XP away still. So, with that being done, let's, I guess, go get a fire cape. Maybe 2, actually, because we should probably get 2. I'm kind of scared right now. I'm just going to be honest with you all. All right, we are about to send the first Jad on the account. This is totally our first attempt, by the way. Definitely not our second attempt, and we didn't die horrendously the first time around. Let's see if we can actually do it on the first try. Woohoo! Never done before fire cape on a 1 chunk at a time Iron Man. Woo! We're done. We did it. Hey, there it is. There is the 1 chunk at a time fire cape. Let's go. Holy crap. That took me an hour and 37 minutes to complete. That is unbelievably long. But let's toss the fire cape on for the first time on the account. This is only the beginning of potentially the struggle, but let's toss this bad boy on. Boom. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and that is going to do it for this episode of 1 Chunk at a Time Iron Man number 29. Like I said at the beginning, this video, for the first time in perhaps forever, we are not caught up with the series at the moment. So if you do want to see where we are, up-to-date progress, definitely feel free to stop by the stream and help me get partner. I don't know why Twitch is being so stubborn. They should just give it to me already, right? But I love you all. I hope I will see you in the next one. We will probably get very close, if not complete, with finishing all of our Inferno prep by 2 weeks from now, when the next 1 chunk will probably come out, if not sooner than that. So maybe it'll come out a little bit sooner, and then we'll probably spend quite a few weeks going for the Inferno theory crafting. If you are a professional Inferno guy, reach out to me. I want your help. So I love you all. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy. Peace.